All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. Happy Friday, everybody. Let me get a little hello. Let me just see if everybody can hear okay. Let me fix my chair here. Good to see you, Bonnie. Good to see you, Michael. Everyone. Good to see everybody on YouTube. Patrick, good to see you on YouTube. Good to see you. Everybody in the cyber group room. Well, look, it's Friday, so I love Fridays. You know why? Because it's only less than a week away from Thanksgiving, so we're going to have a long week going to next week. And let me tell you, what a great day we're having today, and including yesterday. What an unbelievable trade. I want to start off talking with this LGVN yesterday. Listen, I tell you all the time that we're always going to get these big movers, right? We get probably, I don't know, 5, 6 big movers, stocks that go up about 3, 4, 500%. I mean, sometimes we'll get 1,000% mover and sometimes in one day. But this stock was so much fun. LGVN was just awesome. Stock started in the morning, and this is why the alert service works great. And we found it, and remember, we just launched it last month. So I know we got a lot of people starting it. Love it. But this stock was obviously the one that we did. I know we got a little upset about it. Some of us sold it too damn cheap. It got halted so many times. But this stock, literally, you could see here from yesterday, when the market opened up around 9:30, the thing already ran to 380, shot up to about 480, and a lot of us were trading about 10 o'clock, and then all of a sudden, damn thing just did not want to stop. It ran all the way to 490, shot up to $7, $8. I was going back and forth with Rich about it. And by the way, Josh will be back next week. I know he'll love to see this thing and hear about it. But this is nothing new. We do it all the time. And then what happened over the course of the day? It kind of like crapped out, didn't do anything. And then you could see it was been a great overnighter. Stock right after hours just had a big pop. I don't know what this is, around 5 o'clock. That was when that stock made a big run right there. It just ran from 650. Didn't want to stop all the way to 9. And look, it ran all the way to $14. So if you do the math, that's almost like a 500%, almost more than that, 700% mover from yesterday. So, and remember, we're not here to make 700% on a stock. You know what? Everyone should have at least made a buck on there, 50 cents, or at least should have got into the position. You know, even remember I told you, just trade one stinking share of it and you had fun with it. But she's just moving up this morning. She is pretty volatile. We do want to be careful of that stock, but she is on the watch list, LGVN. All right, another couple of stocks. We're doing really good with some swing trades. BJ's I cleaned up on. That's been a great swing trade. You could see that stock had beat earnings, unbelievable. It was at $60. Stock opened up, went all the way to 70. It was up about 12 points yesterday. Had a nice push going into the close yesterday also. We did really well with that one. Remember, you want to be a good swing trader, investor, options trader. You have to learn how to day trade first. That was one of the, you know what? I'll be honest with you, I haven't had a stock like that in a while in a swing trade. A stock to be up that much. I mean, day trading is a totally different animal, but as a swing trade, I mean, that was pretty nice. I mean, really nice. And also Macy's too. Macy's also, a lot of retailers did great. I mean, Macy's also did not want to stop. That one had a great push even after the earnings announcements came out. I mean, you could see a thing shot all the way up to about $38. Now, listen, expect them to go down. The big thing that you want to know when it comes to trading, we learned this in class, you want them to kind of like flatten out. The longer they trade here, the more volume that trades at these prices, the more thicker that support and resistance levels will become. So we had those good stocks that also traded pretty well yesterday. Now we're going over to the weekend. We got a couple of stocks. Shockingly, it's a pretty good Friday, you know, as in with stocks that are moving this morning. Now, you can see this stock is extremely volatile. It was at 14. It's already at 12. It just, you know, so it's a very fast-moving stock. There was a couple of big iceberg orders out here. You could see here around 14. It's the reason why it's kind of backing off right there. You see that little red line, about 18,000 shares. Not really seeing any buyers out there. I'm not a big fan of trading stocks like this that are up that much, especially when we traded yesterday. So be very careful trading the stock, fellow traders. There's other stocks out there that are moving, and we're going to share them with you. So, but it is going to be on the watch list. Now, I know a lot of you guys have been trading this one. PHUN was probably the better one out of them all. This one, look at this one, really pretty stock. We all remember this stock. This was the stock that traded. This is the Trump stock that traded with the DW, was it the WU, was it? I believe it was. What was the one that we traded? Yeah, it was that one right there. This one's trading side by, but this is very similar of a stock that we traded. Yeah, DWAC. Why did I take that off my list? Let me put it over here. DWAC. So that one is obviously not moving as much, but it is moving pretty decent. So the PHUN, but we all remember this one. This thing was just like, oh my God, this thing was during on site. We traded it was at $1, and then all of a sudden, a damn thing ran to like $1.90, and then the damn thing shot up all the way to $23. It was ridiculous. Probably another. You think the LGVN was? You had to see this stock, okay? This thing was just out of control. Great short squeeze, by the way. But she's moving. She was a nice push this morning. Look, you know where we have program trading, 8 o'clock. 8:39, so right here at 8:30, she had a really nice move. 340, shot to 470, ran over to 420. Now, when I look over here on the level 4, what was nice, we had a ladder effect that was going on. Look at these big block orders, 17,000, 32,000, 39, and then obviously once this guy pulled his order, you could see it starting to back off right now. So you could see how those iceberg orders started pulling back, all those big block orders. That's probably the reason why it's maybe retracing. But listen, it's only pre-market. Another one that's been really, really strong, almost 10 million shares already traded, GTEC. So this stock also, we traded back in February. The stock went from $5 all the way to $25 to almost 27. You could see it right here. She's moving really, really nicely. GTEC, there was a huge iceberg order that showed up right around 840. And then all of a sudden, the stock started coming back down. I'll show it to you right here. This big guy came right here. He came out there twice. So he's starting to push it down. I'm not seeing any buyers up here, but it's not a major one around till like 750. So that's probably the reason why it's coming down. But the reason why it backed off at that highs is because you had these big orders that showed up. Listen, that's a pretty nice profit from 8 o'clock this morning, go from 5 to 850. Who the hell doesn't want that? Hell, if you went from 650 to 7, you made 50 cents. Who the hell does want that? All right. So you should be done for the day. That's the beauty part about it. Two more stocks we got on this list. GRCL. She's up 28%. Million shares already traded. She's kind of flatlined right here, right now. The other ones look a little bit better, but I'm not really seeing any orders out there that really sparked my interest. So even though she's up, be very careful. But listen, sometimes these are sleepers. They just show up out of nowhere. Another stock that's getting hammered is this stock right here, and it probably could be a little dead cat bounce. So the stock was at around, it's about down $8.65, down 19%. Stock started this morning around $8.15, about $35. Shorty almost at 37. It's got a little bit of Fausto flag. Doesn't look like it's pharmaceutical stock. How do I know? I just look at the name. So that's, we could probably get a little dead cat bounce. She's going to be a little risky. So be very, very careful of the stock. I'm looking at the tier sizes on level 2, kind of simple, but I'm not really seeing that much action on level 3, which, that's obviously where we find where the big iceberg orders. But other than that, I would be careful. Alan, I saw that stock INTU, but we're not trading that stock. I mean, yeah, that thing is doing incredible, up almost 90 points. This stock has been an animal since May. 400, it's at 700. But when you do the math, if you doubled it, it went from 400 to 800. If you look at the risk to reward, LGVN was a lot better, when you really think about it. So, yeah, the tax software. Why would tax software be so good to go being up? I don't know. I mean, listen, I don't know if that has anything to do what's going on with the vote that they're having this morning. That could have a lot to do with it, but stock is doing really, really well. Chances are it's probably earnings. Yeah, earnings right here. That's the reason why it probably popped. You can see there right in the after hours. People have to report taxes regardless. Yep, and you know what? So I guess Intuit's going to benefit from it. All right? So, all right, guys. So let's get ready. Listen, it's Friday, and we all know about Friday. Don't get cocky. Don't get greedy. Just make your day's pay. If you made it already in pre-market from the trade alerts that we sent out, then just walk away, enjoy your weekend. I would do that if I was you too, but I'm going to be here in the morning. Me and Rich are going to be here. Josh will be back here this afternoon. Next week. And then don't forget, it is kids starting to come back from colleges, so I expect it to be not super crazy. It was a really big week with all retail's earnings, but next week, just just be very, very picky what we do. So we're going to get into the slow time of it. That's why we did our phase 3. So if you made your money today, make it. Take the day off. I can see already a lot of you a lot of them are not already in the trading room. So it looks like a lot of people are making a little bit of a longer weekend. And you know what? That's the best part about it. Because I know what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to try to make my money this morning, and I got bulbs to plant. So I got to get ready for the spring. You know me. Being a horticulturalist, I love my gardens. So I'm going to probably end up doing a little bit of that today. It looks like a nice day today. So I got to do some winter cleanup. All right. But can't do that without paying my bills. So I got to make some money in the morning. So let's go out there and trade. All right. Happy trading, everyone. Be safe. And if I don't see you at the afternoon meeting at 2:30, we'll see you on Monday.